welcome back to the second episode of On the Couch, an Alarah series. We are a podcast that is on Spotify and YouTube. We'll tell you guys after, but welcome to the second episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the first one. And with me here today, we have the managers of Alarah. Yay! So let's go introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Jess, also known as JD.
I'm the other Jess, also known as JP.
I'm Renee, also known as Renata.
I'm Jason, and I'm also known as Jason.
Beautiful. And I'm your host, George. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for coming. I feel like we actually haven't had you guys all in the same room in a really long time. So how do you guys feel just about being here for starters and seeing each other?
It's nice.
Great.
Yeah.
Good.
So
Yeah,
good.
yeah. So who's been off at the moment? So we've got 1 and 2, middle 2. How does it feel? Are you guys back on?
I'm
yet?
back.
You're
Yeah.
back? Not quite yet?
Not yet.
And feeling, how the energy walking back into this place. Do you feel a bit?
Good.
Fabulous.
Yeah?
It hasn't changed.
Yeah.
It's the same.
I was going to say, because you guys actually, so it is a Saturday, you guys have actually come in, you guys came in that last little crunch time of a Saturday. What were your first thoughts when you guys walked back in? You're like, oh, well, we're back, this is Alara.
It's hectic.
Yeah.
It's still busy.
It was a busy Saturday,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to dive right in, and we're going to start off. So, all the questions are just going to be directed basically to all you guys. But I want to start off individually, and I want to know a little bit more about you guys. So, again, yes. How did you get into hairdressing? You knew that question was coming. Yeah.
Well, I actually didn't want to be a hairdresser,
This.
so it was my backup plan.
So, what did you want to be instead of a hairdresser?
I wanted to be a primary teacher, but I sucked at school, so it didn't work out for me.
And you
But
would have had to go to uni and done all the exams.
my mum was like, you don't have to go to uni. My mum was a hairdresser,
Yep.
so I always did my friend's hair during high school, makeup. I was always into that kind of beauty vibe. And then, I went down the road to Rock Ebony and got myself apprenticeship and worked with these girls.
Beautiful.
And the rest was history.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Yeah. And then how did you go from Rock Ebony to Alara?
Well, that's a long story. We probably don't have time for that one. But
That's episode 3.
And
That's
4.
episode 4, 5, and 6. Yeah.
But no, I was looking for. I had jumped ship and tried a new career, and then came back to hairdressing. And
Did you work at McDonald's?
Yeah, I
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Because you know when you
I was
like everyone's like, I'm trying to figure it out.
flipping
That's so
burgers.
funny. I love that. Well, good.
And then I reached out to Carla, and I knew she was going to be amazing to work for. So she hooked me up a job.
Yeah. Another item. What about you, Jess? Talk to me. How did you get into hairdressing? How did it all start?
During school, we had to do a vet program.
Yep.
So I decided to do hair and beauty. And then from there, we had to get work placement, work experience. Did that and then got offered an apprenticeship. And then I've been doing it ever since.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. And then I was going to say, how did you go from Rock Ebony to Alara?
That is, yes,
Another.
story.
Okay, we're really going to do episodes 5, 6, 7, 8 with this. But yeah.
Carla at the time reached out, met up with them, and
Beautiful.
now we're here 8
Love
years
that.
later.
Yeah. Renatas, how did you get into hairdressing? Talk to me about your journey.
God, I finished year 12 and I walked down the road and Rock Ebony was there. I literally finished year 12 and the next day I started my apprenticeship.
Did you do? So
I did VCAL, so it wasn't where I was.
But you were
going.
doing you were studying like hairdressing while you were doing high
No.
school. So, no. So right as soon as you finished
I
your like
literally
hairdressing.
Kilbreda to.
Literally across the road. Yeah.
And I just family was I had family there as well, and started my journey there.
Yeah, beautiful. So, yep, you three, obviously. We all say you guys all started at Rock Ebony.
Yeah.
Jason, where'd you start? Tell us a little bit about your journey.
started,
Because actually, I don't think I actually know where you started, how it
It's a
all...
long time ago, I kind of forgot too, but no. I started at
20
in a
years.
long distant land away in the Aara Valley. I
Yep.
started an apprenticeship there,
Yep.
and then I was there for a very, very long time.
Did they drink wine at the salon? Sorry. Like,
I
yeah,
did.
right.
I did.
I was going to say, is it like a vineyard like across the road?
No, I definitely did. No, we had a lot of weddings and stuff there.
Yeah.
Probably why I hate doing wedding hair now. It's like traumatizing. But
Triggering.
yeah, I think I got into it because I was, again, playing with friends' hair. I had an older sister that used to make me like glue extensions in her hair, and I was like, that looks really good. I can do this. And then, yeah. that's how it happened.
And there you go. All right, beautiful. Okay, we love that. So thank you all. Yeah, we love the manager. How'd you guys get here? But now, because I do have all you managers here, we're going to kind of skew it to a more managerial side, because I really want to know about what it takes to manage a team.
It's hard.
Yep.
Love it.
You've
No,
got,
let's go. Yeah.
You've got a fully booked column, plus managing, plus like people coming
A
up
staff
to you.
of? How many do we have?
There's
27. There's 27.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So
That's
you've got a
why
fully
it takes
booked
an army.
Yeah.
It's an army of us.
Definitely.
To,
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Beautiful. And so talk to us, do you guys bounce off each other when you guys are, you know, if like, let's just say one of you guys are really stressed out and then the other one's like, hey,
Like,
I
yep,
need
go
you
to Jason.
Yeah.
Go to Jess.
But how, yeah, so what do you think, so what was that shift in you when you first started becoming a manager to then be like, okay, I need to start stepping up a little bit, or like what was going through your heads when...
I think it's really important to lead by example. So, you know, you can't just be barking orders at people. You have to lead and demonstrate how you want your team to
Do you know what that
perform.
reminds me of? It's the because I said so. Did everyone get that from their
Yes,
parents?
do
Because
as I say, not as I do.
yeah, and you're just
Yeah.
like, no,
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
No, yeah, really
Yeah.
good point. Yeah, yeah.
But I think we all have such different personalities, and that's probably our biggest strong point, is that, you know, there's so many different situations that can arise in a day, and that I might not be able to handle that type of situation, but Jason might be better at that. So it really is a team effort.
Yeah.
Okay, who deals with the juniors better?
Oh.
Good question.
Depends.
It
It
depends on the
Yeah,
day.
Depends if they're crying or if they're
Depends
not
on the
crying.
scenario.
If
Yeah.
they're crying,
What's the
it's Jen.
situation?
Give us an
And
example.
a
of
scenario. Okay, here we go.
Like
Okay.
meltdown?
Yeah, let's go meltdown.
Jess. P.
Yeah.
Oh, Jess P and E.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, go to the Jesses for a meltdown. Okay.
Why?
Yeah,
Why?
yeah, why? Yeah, go.
Softer.
If it's discipline, it's us.
I actually kind of love that. Actually. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so when and then
You
when
gotta have good cop, bad
You
cop,
have to.
right?
You have to.
Yeah.
you can't all have bad cop because something like a torture chamber in here, so we don't really want that. Okay, well, so you guys are managers. You guys are talking about being managers and being separate, and as in good cop, bad cop. What have you learnt about being a manager that you probably didn't know 6 months or a year ago?
I think personally, you want and you need the team to feel safe. So like a safe space that they can talk to you about work stuff, personal stuff. So that's something I probably learned while being here, is just to be that safe place for people. I think that's really important, because in that being that safe place is also that when you come to them and it's constructive criticism or something, they take it on board a lot more because it's coming from a safe place. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Rather than you just being like, oh, all right, get over it.
Some
yeah.
days.
Yeah.
I really saw the shift when it was like we're at, so obviously there was Parkdale and St Kilda. And like,
Covered in episode 1.
and obviously St Kilda and different dynamics, like in smaller, a little bit smaller, and I was managing there, and then going to a bigger space, learning everyone's personalities and just knowing how to deal with everyone. I think that was a massive thing I took away from going from a small space to a big space.
Yeah, and there was a lot more people at
Well,
Parkdale
yep.
than there was
Yep.
St Kilda.
I think you need to be able to adapt. So, you know, when you're talking to one apprentice versus another, you need to have a different approach. It can't just be the same for each individual. So, like what Renee said, everyone has a different personality. Everyone's going to respond differently to the way you deliver constructive criticism.
Yeah. I was going to say, when you said that, I just thought, okay, so it must be different, obviously talking to your juniors and then talking to your seniors.
Yeah.
Because your seniors are going to have issues as well, but it'd be
Yes.
like a completely different ball game. So how do you guys step up to that? How do you guys deal with that?
I personally find that a little bit more challenging.
Yeah,
What was that with the seniors?
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
seniors.
Yeah.
definitely.
What do you guys think down the bottom? What do you guys think?
I just say it how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From A to B, C to D.
We palm those ones off
Yeah.
to the
Yeah. It's just like juniors,
Yeah.
seniors. Yeah.
It's like, just get it done.
Yeah. Well, then who manages the managerial, the management team?
I know, like, obviously the
big
juniors,
boss.
it's a bit
Yeah.
different, especially a first year apprentice. Like, they're just
babies,
babies.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
and
you
then,
have to guide them.
you go to your seniors and it's like, whatever the situation is, we know how to handle it, we know what to do, you know what to do, let's just regroup and keep going.
Yeah. Okay, so we heard about, your discipline styles. What have you had to change about yourself to adapt at supervising and managing a team of young individuals? What have you had to change about yourself?
I have had to learn to be more firm
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
because I am quite,
Soft.
well, let's not say soft.
Yeah.
Let's just say empathetic.
Yeah, good word, yeah. Good word, yeah.
But no, I've had to learn to be more
Just a bit
firm,
like,
and I'm not good with confrontation, so I've had to learn to be okay with those difficult conversations.
I was going to say, do you feel like any of the juniors have taken advantage of your soft side, and then that's what made
Probably,
you shift to be like, yeah.
because they'll go to me for something and not for Renee, or
It's like
I
going to
probably
mum or
get
dad.
to
Yeah. When dad says no, you go to mum.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think personally the seniors have taken more advantage of that than the apprentices with Jess.
Yeah,
The seniors,
Oh,
the senior
100%.
team takes more advantage of that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I love this.
They
Yeah.
say.
Interesting. So yeah, what about you guys? So what have you had to change, or what have you felt like you've shifted in yourself in order to actually adapt to being a manager?
I think for me it would be similar giving feedback. So I smile. So giving
Get the giggles.
negative feedback. I just always smile. So that's what's been hard for
Yes,
me.
you're fired. Yes.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
be Jess.
Yeah.
Then she'd go primary.
Me. Yeah. Yeah.
That's true, actually. What about you guys?
I would 100% be. Mine would be being less firm.
Bit softer.
A bit softer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit cool,
That
calm,
would be
collected.
bit cool, calm, collected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
My thing probably would be not taking it on, personally.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
with
Leave it
such
at
that.
a big team, you may have some people that 10 people that come up here in one day, and it's like A, B, C, D, and there's problems from home to here to there, and everyone, but it's like, don't take it on personally. You address it then and there, you sort it out, and then you close that door and you deal with it later. But you don't carry it for the day. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
It's funny, we say that, but we always take it out.
Yeah.
It's always going to go home with us.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
always think about it, and it's like, oh, I didn't say that. I've got to say that tomorrow morning, or this person did this, and whatever. And you're like, I've got to deal with it. We never not take it home.
Yeah, we got to try.
How many
Oh,
times
we
do you,
try.
I was
Yeah,
going
we
to say,
try.
how many times do you guys check the books at home on your phone?
All
What
the
time did I say
time.
how many drives we had today?
Yeah.
I'm not even at work, and I already know.
You guys have to be working, but you know what's going on. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, we talked about you guys shifting, but how did you find that easy? Did you find it easy becoming a little bit more firmer? Did you find it easy becoming softer? Using those terms,
No, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's like anything, the more you practice it, the easier it does become, and you just have to force yourself, throw yourself in those shitty situations and just do it.
Yeah. What about you guys?
Mine was definitely when we came to the bigger salon.
Yeah.
I had to, because there was more people. I had to
step up.
tame it.
Yeah.
When I say tame, I'm making sense. I just had to, learn a bit. I've had to take a step back and learn everyone first, and then know how to deal with.
You're passionate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be when I came here. Yeah.
Did you find it easy shifting?
What was the question?
I was like,
Sorry, people walk past, I got distracted.
No.
Yeah, and they're
So
like,
you know
looking.
when, so like I said, you guys had to, create some shifts in yourselves
Yeah.
to then adapt and be a manager. Did you find that shift easy, or did you find it hard, or?
I found
You
it
personally?
initially hard, because obviously I came on just as director, hairdressing, and then was sort of like, oh shit, need someone else, and then came on, and it's sort of like, you didn't want to come in too strong, so I didn't want to step on anyone's toes, but then it sort of just comes natural, and you're just like,
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
Jace got chucked in the deep end.
But isn't that the best way to
I
swim?
tell you what, he
know what I mean? Like,
swam.
yeah, I was going to say, it's the best way to swim sometimes. Okay, beautiful. So, thank you so much for that, talking about your manager. We're going to talk about you guys and Alara. So, I want to know, why do you come to Alara every day?
Oh, I feel like that's such an easy question.
Yeah.
Tell us.
Carla is just a fucking legend.
Who's Carla?
I thought you were going to say the paychecks. I was like, same.
No, Carla's just the best boss to work for. And, we've all come from different places and experienced different bosses and managers. And I just don't have enough good things to say about her. Like, she's just
We've got another question about that later, but yeah, we love that. But what about you guys? I know I can't have everyone saying Carla because we all know that about Carla.
Obviously,
But what
Cam
else
and Carla are
Yeah.
massive.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
but
yeah, of
I
That's
feel
a
like
given.
this
Yeah.
is home.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it
The
definitely is.
team,
It definitely
Yeah,
is.
just
It's
like
a family.
we are a family here,
Yeah.
like, and it's home for us. Like, walking through them doors are like home.
Would you all agree? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how long? I was gonna say, how long? Have you
I
guys
spend
got-
more time here than I do at home. So
Yeah,
like,
that's I was gonna say. Well, how long have you guys been doing hairdressing actually? And then how long have you guys been at Alara?
I'm-
It's like
We're the longest, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
are the oldest cookies.
Do you want us to say on camera?
but I'll just say
72.
half my life I've been hairdressing for.
Okay.
Oh my god,
So
that sounds horrible
Doesn't
when you
it?
say it like
I
that.
suppose I should it the other way, shouldn't I?
So cryptic.
How long have you been?
14 years.
So
I think.
I'm 13 years.
Yeah,
So,
18.
Oh.
18, yeah.
So yours is 18.
Same as
Yeah,
Jeff.
18. Yeah.
So you,
I know.
Okay.
I look
So
useful,
you guys,
but am I
okay, so
being
you've
a-
obviously been in the industry for a really, really long time. What motivates you to keep doing it day after day? Like
Paycheck.
that came out.
Surely there's something else aside from the paycheck. but
Personally,
yeah.
I think it's like it's an industry that changes all the time. So you're developing all the time. And I think when I started, it was like almost, oh, you're a hairdresser. It was like, you're not going to do much. And like,
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been able to see
Yes.
half the world with hairdressing. I actually met Carla on the other side of the world, hairdressing.
Yeah.
So like, I think the fact that like proving that stigma wrong, but also just, it's just such a fun thing to do all day, every day.
Yeah.
That is so true. I remember when I first became a hairdresser, one of my mum's friends said to her, "Oh, she's not going to go very far doing that, is she?" And
Interesting.
yeah,
Why
it
do you
was-
think hairdressing is stigmatized like that? Like,
I think probably because it's just, you know, I did shit at school, I'll become a hairdresser.
Beauty
It's
school
the easy
dropout.
way out.
Yeah,
yes,
like-
beauty school
Yeah,
dropout.
literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly where
That's
it
really
comes from,
interesting.
right?
Yeah, okay, yeah, maybe.
But
Actually, probably, yeah.
it's such hard work,
Yeah.
but you can have so many opportunities. So
I was gonna say, what's one thing that regular folk don't know about hairdressing?
Get to go all over the world if
Yeah.
you want to.
Yeah,
it's a job you can take anywhere.
Yeah.
actually do. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 People are gonna need their hair
it's
cut.
always there's something new every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we get taught something new every day, either if it's from our peers or
Yeah.
from Instagram or some hairdressers, wherever it is. Like, we get taught so much.
What's something new that you guys have learned this year? Just about technique or in the industry or just anything.
I think you
We're
learn every
halfway
day.
point,
Yeah,
so-
you don't
Like
stop.
someone shows you a picture and you're like, okay, I can do
How
that.
do I
and
tackle
then
that?
Yeah.
and you wing it, and it's like, well, you don't wing it. Like maybe the first one you do,
Yeah,
like,
no,
I
18
got it.
years, no,
Yeah.
but think about it. You've
Go
got
to the
years
back room,
behind
yeah.
how do I do this?
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Don't you feel like you eventually get to a place where then you can wing it? You've got 18 years behind you.
Yes.
I can wing it, and I know that it's technically not winging it. I've got all this backing behind me. Does that make sense?
I get,
Yeah.
but I also think it's like you look at it, and for people that are non-hairdressers, you'll be like, say the word fringe, like, oh, you cut a fringe. There's like 1,000 million different ways to cut a fringe to make it sit different, everything. So it's
Yeah.
like the what's that word? You're smart.
Intricate?
Intricacy.
Yeah, that's it.
I
Yeah.
was-
That one. You know, there's so many of those in like the skills that we use every day,
Yeah.
and like it's
Always changing.
all the time.
Who's nearly chopped their finger off?
I just
Oh,
did.
yeah.
I was gonna say like intricacy. The moment you said that word, I was like, I just saw you guys chopping your fingers and everyone running to go get band-aids.
I cut
Yeah.
someone's ear off. Not
Oh,
no, not whole ear, but
Mike
like I
Tyson.
cut someone's ear. I was a first year apprentice, and I remember Anthony Nasser?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was showing me how to do this thing with the buzzer, and I was like,
And the funny thing is about it, it doesn't stop. It just
Nah.
keeps chipping
Yeah.
down. And you're like, "Ee." Okay, well, what's a piece of advice that you'd give to a junior who is on their cutting journey and has accidentally nipped someone?
Well, that's for you guys.
What's a piece of advice?
that question?
Just
if they've
keep
nicked
going.
someone,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
just-
apologize.
Yeah.
but
Get a Band-Aid.
And it
It
won't be the
happens.
last
Yeah,
time.
it
It won't be the
happens.
last
I think
time.
it's one of those things that you do it once, you're like, I'm never doing that again.
yeah.
But you do it again.
I haven't. I did it once.
rather.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Okay, beautiful. So what is the most transferable skill that you've learned outside of work that you now implement in work? So think of communication skills, think of manners, think of, something like that. A bit of a transferable skill, something that you've learned from the outside world that they're now going to, working as a hairdresser, being like, actually,
I think it's the other way around. It's like what you learn here and then you transfer it out there.
Yeah.
Like you learn how to do, you're with so many different people all day, whether it be like your team members or clients that are completely different lifestyles, everything in between, but like you adapt to who's in your chair or who you're working with.
You're right.
And then you sort of adapt that outside. So you'll meet a group of people and you go, okay, you start to work out who's who, what's what, and you need to, how to communicate with people.
Yeah.
That's probably, yeah.
Communication.
Do you feel like that's hard? Do you like, is easy something that comes naturally to you guys? Or do
I
you
think
guys
we
It's hard to switch off.
Definitely, but we talk to people every day.
Yeah.
And we're not only just hairdressers.
List it. Go.
We're psychologists.
Mothers.
Yeah.
Fathers.
What else are we?
Cleaners.
Everything.
We're so much like we become people's best friends. Like and they become they become our friends as well.
Yeah.
So the
Especially
way
when
we
you're your
talk to
regulars,
people, it's like I'm not usually gonna go down the street and talk to a 70-year-old lady.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you go on that level and you learn from that. That's what I take out of.
Start learning about margarine.
Yeah,
and
like
how,
I take out of
days and
not that, but
I love bingo, so I'll remember that much as bingo days.
I think that's what I take out of it, like different age groups, I guess, and
You
knowing how to
develop
talk.
relationships with
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
that you perhaps normally wouldn't.
Yeah.
I love that. That's beautiful. All right. So, what is something that you wish you could tell your apprentice self right now? So let's take it back to
Quit.
little Jason. Little Jason. If there's something that you can tell them, a little piece of advice that you could be like,
Just keep going.
just keep
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Keep your head
Put
up.
yourself in your shoes, right? So think about a fresh or not even a fresh apprentice, like a first year apprentice. Let's think about someone who's maybe thinking about doing hairdressing, and because you guys were all there once. What's something that you wish someone told you about it?
Education.
Yeah, and it can be repetitive at the start. Like you don't get an apprenticeship and then cut hair straight away.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
it
You gotta
takes,
work.
Yeah,
It takes
yeah.
time.
It won't happen straight away.
Yeah.
But just keep going because
Dig deep.
yeah.
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 Agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to do a bit of a speed round. Actually, before we start, everyone take a drink. Everyone take a sip. Okay, thank you. Sunny. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Love it. All right.
I was getting a bit parched then.
Yeah, I was like, my lips
Me
are
too.
dry.
I really need a drink. I really need
want
a
to lean
drink.
across.
All right, beautiful. All right, I love it. All right. We're going to do a speed round.
I'm not good with speed rounds.
Yeah.
You just killed it before.
Yeah, but if I was down the end to give me some time,
That's why I sat here.
Yeah. So
Start
I
the
actually
chase.
have to be
Not just
quick.
Yeah,
You want to sit here now?
we're going to be quick speed round, okay?
All right,
Okay.
go.
Quick.
Am
All
I
right.
first?
Favorite hairstyle?
Big bouncy blowout.
Damn it.
We
Straight
can have
cut.
the same.
Twisty blow wave.
Bouncy blow wave.
Okay, favorite hair product?
Whipped cream.
Yeah.
Josh Evu.
Anti-gravity spray.
Volume boost.
Favorite tool?
We all know where Jess's mind went.
I saw that
I
talk.
was not going to say something naughty then.
Go, favorite tool.
Oh, hair dryer.
Stunning. Go.
Scissors.
Mine's definitely the iron, yeah.
My hairdryer.
Okay.
Drive everything.
Delayed.
Favorite everyday lived in colour.
Lived in. What do you mean?
So let's just I call it like the everyday colour, the basic
But
colour.
you just said every.
I lived
like,
in
lived
lived
in-
in colour.
No, but what is that?
Like a mix?
Like, what's the visual? What's the visual?
Low maintenance. It's
Favorite colour? So is that a
Like
is that a
beigey.
brown? Is beige? Okay.
Well, it depends what colour they're
It's
naturally.
like a light.
But sometimes go
Yeah,
brown
but it
and
could be
balayage.
blonde.
You
So
can have blonde. You can have,
Make sure you know what you're asking.
yeah, this is a very like
Research, George,
Yeah,
research.
yeah.
So are we doing like a 70, 797?
Yeah.
Go. Favorite basic colour. Go.
Say what?
Basic colour.
What's our
colour,
favourite
go.
shoe? Like
Hair colour. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As in like a number?
No.
I like
She just said
creamy
7
blonde.
up 7 up. And I was like, 5, 5, 6, 5.
No, just like copper, red.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Me first.
Yeah.
Yeah, go Jess. You go. Yeah.
I am loving the warm blondes at the moment. Golden blonde.
Golden blonde. See there we
Golden
go.
blonde.
There we go. Someone showed up to play. Thank you. Go.
Creamy blonde for me.
Creamy blonde.
Yeah, beigey balayage.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like a sun-kissed brunette, shiny and glossy. Yeah.
Honey,
Ready for it.
Ooh.
Ready. Alright, and then what is your favourite editorial colour? So now think photo shoot, crazy, go. What's one thing that catches your eye that you like?
Oh, you can't go past a cowboy copper.
I was just about to say
Yeah.
that, Jess.
Are we all gonna say copper?
Just copper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Copper is hot.
What's yours?
I like green.
Yeah, green.
Yeah.
What sort of green though?
Like a forest
Emerald?
green. Yeah, like emerald green. 'Cause
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people have like. Hear me out. Hear me
Morning
out.
fresh.
Morning fresh. Yeah, the morning fresh green. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
That deep.
Yeah,
green.
like real deep.
Even like reds, all them, really bold colours there.
Hot reds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that. Alright. Favourite styling tip?
Always blow wave forward.
Yeah.
The fringe forwards. Or, the front bit forwards.
And curl away from the face.
Face. He's just taking my 2.
Let's go. Go. Favourite.
Drying your hair. but like for men, like before you wax your hair, dry it.
Dry it. Yeah.
I'm not that dumb.
Put it on my hair, yeah.
Gotta
I
dry
always
it.
like when you do the curls with the irons, like straight in the ends.
Yeah,
Just-
a little
yeah.
straight
Just-
end
it
vibe.
looks-
Yeah.
nicer.
Okay. Favourite client story?
I had a beautiful client, bless her. She's just sadly passed away, Donna, from brain cancer. And she had a tumour removed and lost all her hair from the surgery through the front. And she needed to buy a wig, and she wanted me to colour her wig for her. That was the first time I got to colour a wig.
Well, you're like,
And I was
oh,
freaking
yeah, I was like, what am I
out.
doing?
And she loved it, and she was able to wear it, which made her feel more beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful. See
Yes.
what you guys can do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
See what you guys
Yeah.
can do.
You're
That's
really
what-
back
But
cut.
you're there for her.
Scrap it.
This is
We're full spectrum.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think people don't realise these are the stories that you guys deal with. Like, this
Yeah.
is a,
Yeah.
again, the spectrum. You deal with everything. Do you know what I mean? So the good, the bad, the ugly, the really disgusting,
Yeah, but-
situation. So, and again, you say that, what we said before, you try and not take it home. How hard is it to not take it home sometimes? And you guys have to, come across these client stories. What about you,
Yeah,
Jace?
go Jason.
So when I was an apprentice, there was this client, and she actually had custody of her nephew, he would have been like 5 or something when he used to come in with her. She had her hair done, and I used to always like play with him. We'd draw pictures and stuff. And then he bought a dog and named it Jason.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was like
That's
a bit like,
cute.
oh,
That's
yeah.
really
Guys,
cute.
that's so
really
good.
Don't know where he is now.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Hopefully Jason's still going strong.
Everyone's very hard.
It's like you two down the end.
I thought you were going to go somewhere else with that.
I was trying to help you out. I couldn't think of one.
All right, we're going to move forward. Favorite hair trend at the moment? What's going on?
Everyone's going darker and
Yeah.
lobbing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
People don't like blondes.
Lived in blondes.
Yeah.
Lived in blondes. Okay,
Yeah,
so that
more
darker
variation,
route, yeah.
dimension,
Yeah.
low
Yeah.
maintenance. Yeah.
Slick
But
bun.
not like 90s chunky stripes.
No.
Not that
No.
tiger
No.
situation. We're not
We
going
don't
there.
do stripes.
Yeah, we don't do stripes over here.
Not on everyone anyway.
Yeah. That's right.
You've got a few.
I've got a few.
Jake's got a
That's
couple.
right. 4% on the roots. You'll be fixed. All right. Piece of advice that someone's given you.
In terms of our career.
Yeah. Oh, let's just go in general. Let's keep it broad.
Oh.
Favorite piece of advice that you just live by, I guess, or a motto that takes it.
Work hard, play hard.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Yes, Patricia. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Beverly. Yeah. Yes, Patricia. Yes. What's your? I don't know what your.
I can't say
yeah,
it,
Destiny.
motto.
Destiny.
I'll stuff it up. Cam knew. Cam would know exactly what I would say.
Wait, why can't we say it? Can we bleep it?
Oh, what is it
Can we
again?
bleep it?
It's not even got to do with work though, but it was like, fool me once, shame on you. What was
Fool me
it?
twice, shame
Yes,
on you.
yes.
Shame on me.
I
Yeah.
said something so silly once, and Cam looks at me at the desk and he goes, "Holy shit, that was so bad."
What about you guys? Favorite piece of advice?
Mine is don't expect from others what you would do for them because you'll never be disappointed.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that make sense?
100%, yeah.
Mine would honestly be just keep respecting yourself.
Yeah.
Love yourself.
Yeah.
All right, any projects or competitions coming up that you want to share? Do we have any like competitions that you guys, Alarah's entering, that you guys are entering?
We don't have time for that.
Yeah,
Have
we're
you not got
we're
that?
done.
Actually, yeah, okay, so when was the last time you guys actually did a competition?
year.
Last-
No.
You're done. That was only like what, 6 months
Mum.
ago.
Mine was definitely like
Hot minute.
Mine
8 years
was
ago.
my first year at Alara.
Yeah.
IHS or one of those ones.
Yeah.
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 What'd you do?
I did a copper. Yeah.
Copper.
Yeah, I did a copper.
Cowboy
yeah.
copper?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't
Oh.
a thing back then.
Could have started.
Whole 5
Who
years ago.
started this cowboy copper? Since when did cowboys become coppers? Like, I don't know.
Oh, you know,
In one of Jess's books, probably. It was some cowboy with copper hair, and that's where it came
I don't know.
from.
half
Just
the
in all-
lingo is.
I actually don't know where that terminology
It's
comes
probably
It
from the
just
juniors.
started. It honestly just
It's like
started.
when the juniors say
Isn't it 'cause
slay.
they're- it's
like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I'm
Nah,
like,
now it's bra.
oh,
bra.
brah.
Yeah.
1 month it was
isn't
like
because their
Eshe.
boots are copper?
Huh?
Aren't their boots copper?
No, they're
Brown.
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 They're like
they're-
yours.
This is brown, but
They're
like
cowboy boots, yeah?
No,
they're Connor
No.
boots.
they're a bit higher, cowboys.
Yeah, I don't. My shins wouldn't get in cowboy boots. No, but it's because their boots are like warm and like coppery, aren't they?
Oh,
I'm
okay.
probably completely.
I don't know,
You're
but
not
I
making that up. You're not making that up.
honestly, I think it's the juniors and how they say things.
No, I feel like it's
It's
TikTok and
It's
stuff.
TikTok.
It has
Before
to
How
our
do you
time.
feel about TikTok culture?
Hate it.
Oh.
I don't even have it, so I have no
About,
idea.
yeah, and especially in the hair, do you think it's a good promotional tool? Do you think
For the juniors, yes.
for the juniors? What about for you guys? Do you feel like you've learned much from it? Are you guys on it?
Sometimes there's some great trends, but sometimes there's some horrendous ones.
Remember the stripes at the
Oh,
front?
the chunky?
yeah.
What about the
Yeah.
chips and
Yes.
But it was like the bleachy.
Yeah, no.
And the pink as well,
Yeah,
the
no.
brown, yeah.
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 Reminds me of cookies. Every time I have like pink and brown, I don't know why. It reminds me of like candy. It's so random. All right. So I was gonna say, do you guys still get like nervous going into the competitions? But clearly, would you guys do a random
You
competition?
know
I
what
you
we
said
do?
no.
We
Yeah.
support our
Yes.
team.
You get nervous
They
for
always
it,
do
like,
competitions
yeah.
and
Yeah.
shoots and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they've got they've all just done shoots.
Yeah.
And for
Yeah.
what was it?
We've still got a
Well,
few more coming
AHL.
up.
We're the
Okay.
honest
They come
feedback.
they come to us with all their
Ideas, inspirations.
boards and stuff.
And do you guys help again narrow the scope for them, turning around being like, oh, actually, let's maybe do it a little bit, or do you guys get like excited about when they come
100%.
to you guys with it?
When they're excited,
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. Have you seen one and been like, okay, let's try and shift it a little bit?
Where is
Shift it a
this
bit.
story going?
No, I'm just asking. Like, has there ever
No,
been
as
like,
in
no,
like,
that's
where's
what
their
you-
story
yeah,
going?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Where's their storyboard going?
like me, I was like, I'm asking you a question.
No.
You tell me where it's going.
No,
Right.
but we,
Just gotta kindly like,
yeah.
that's great, but let's do this.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
100%.
That's
I'm
where
pretty
we
firm
support
with
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm
because
like-
you're an asshole.
Yeah. I'm like, that's shit. No.
Actually, yeah, I was gonna say, has it been a tough moment, like having to be like, we might need to change that look, or we might need to, do you know what I mean?
No, I
Yeah.
sort of do it in a way like, so see how this is sharp and these are smooth. Does it flow? And I go, and I let their brain
Yeah.
go,
Yeah,
it
okay,
doesn't.
yeah, have that aha moment.
Jason
Yeah.
delivers it well.
Why don't you?
No, I love watching Jess deliver stuff.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do. I think about it all the time.
All right, let's go back. Let's talk about your bosses, Carla and Cam. Obviously, we know everyone's spoken about Carla here on the couch. What is your fondest memory with Carla?
Oh,
Oh, I've got one.
Yeah.
so many.
Oh,
So
God.
They're all
Mine
fun.
are
I
like,
know,
I
I know. And
Mine-
ones that involve fondling. So
I don't have any of that.
damn it! I have like 5.
Mine
you're
are
talking about
so
Cam?
like not even inside of work.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
No, mine are bad. I'm telling bad stories. I can't do that.
No, 'cause, look,
I'm
we're
letting
talking-
it out.
We're talking about the Alara family. Like, clearly, the people watching this, look at the vibe. Yeah, we know each other. It's like family. That's what happens with these stories. It's outside of work. It's inside of work. It's a part. It all kind of blurs into one, really, when you become a part of the Alara family. But obviously, you know, Carla's the queen of the family, so the matriarch, so to speak. But yeah,
So can we just throw her right under the bus right now?
done. Let's go.
Yeah,
let's
do it.
go.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Are you starting
Expect
this?
your
Yeah, you starting?
expect your HR meeting in the morning. First thing in the morning. Yeah, go. Give us your funnest memory.
Smoking ciggies with her out the front of her 21st birthday.
What?
Yep.
Mine's even
I
worse.
can picture I have the photos of us out.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember I just yes.
That was so funny.
Oh, it was always smoking.
It was.
It was always
smoking.
in the back in the alleyway.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like,
not.
nothing bad
How
happened
bad
to
is
the
that?
dog.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
alleyway. That alleyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Jess.
I still have this photo on my phone, but it's at her hens, and we were in the hotel room, and she was so drunk. We had to carry her in, and she was on the floor trying to get her dress off, trying to pull her pants up. It was so funny. That was for me. That was
Very
something
true.
else with her.
What about you, Renatas?
I'll go low. And it was with you. We used to get in the car and we used to, oh god. Anyway, we used to throw eggs. And Carla, she literally went to go throw
It's
the
a
egg
big-
and she didn't even undo the window. So the egg just went.
This actually, I remember this.
Oh, that was a good one.
God, that's so
We were
funny.
young then. We don't
We're
do that
young,
anymore.
guys. We don't condone
We're talking
property
past
damage.
tense,
Yes,
right?
this
Like
is very-
you know,
No, this happened last week. Carla went egging last week.
We're on our way after
many
here as
moons
well.
ago.
Yeah,
moons
many,
ago.
many moons ago. Many,
Yeah.
18 years to be precise.
Yeah.
Tell us your favourite, fondest memory.
My fondest memory is probably when I met Carla. So I met Carla in Shanghai.
Jason's gonna say like a really
For
nice
work.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throwing her under the bus.
Yeah, because I'm such an asshole.
Yeah.
No, so I met Carla in Shanghai, and our rep teed us up like, you guys should chat. Like I was there by myself, and we sort of just hung out. We just sort of automatically clicked, and then got along the whole time. We were punching darts in the lobby of the hotel, like no tomorrow. But I actually came home to Melbourne, and then I went and saw a Reiki guy, and he was doing a bit of a reading. He goes, "Oh, you've just met a girl called Carla, blah blah." I was like, "Yeah, that's strange." He's like, "You guys are gonna work together one day." And then when we started, when I rang Carla and said, "Hey, do you have a job for me?" And I completely forgot about this, and then like a week later it hit me, and it was like,
Oh,
"We got
wait,
told this is gonna
okay.
happen."
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So cool. Love that.
But yeah,
Love
darts
that.
and
All
egging.
about the
Woo!
side.
That's all about the psychic. I was like,
Yeah.
psychic community. I see
Yes,
you.
yes.
I see you. We'll talk. We'll do another episode, actually. All right, guys. So I'm going to ask another question. What inspires you the most being a hairdresser? What inspires you?
I think the team.
Yeah?
I agree.
The team, yeah, we all bounce off each other. We have fun. Like, obviously, there are days where it's hectic and whatnot, but it has to be the team, I feel.
Yeah, I agree. I've worked in a small salon before, and you don't realize until you're out of it how much you rely on the people around you to inspire you. Yeah, just watching someone do something, you're like, oh, I want to try that, or I want to be able to do that. I would tend to agree. Absolutely.
Have you actually
we
ever
just-
done it when you like see someone like cutting this hair and you're like, I'm gonna do that. You like turn to your client.
All the time.
Yeah.
And we just bounce off each other.
Yeah.
Like that's what makes that. Yeah, I'd agree with the girls.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'm gonna ask you one last question. Any final words for our audience? Any last piece of advice that you could give viewers, listeners listening in onto the podcast about people, again, thinking about coming into hair, people that are already in hair?
Come join Alara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're an amazing family here.
Yes. We really are, yeah.
I feel like we've been very tamed.
Yeah.
We have been very tamed.
Being appropriate.
But no, come join our family.
It's hard work. It's really, really hard work,
Yeah.
but like rewarding at the same time.
Yeah.
And you aren't going to get a better management team than us.
Yeah.
Or better
Like-
bosses than
Or
Carla and
bosses,
Kat.
yeah.
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 We could do better in the reception area.
Yeah, I know. That guy, I was on hold for like 45
Who's the
minutes just trying to get
worst?
through to him. Well, thank you guys so much for coming. I really
Thanks.
appreciate it. Woo! Good job, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, thumbs up, share it amongst your friends, family. Again, if you guys are thinking about getting into hair, this might be a really cool podcast, a really cool safe space for you guys to listen. If you guys are already in hair and just thinking about, what it's like working at other salons or something different, listen in, tune in. We're going to be doing this probably every fortnight, so come on in. We'll hopefully have a whole bunch of content for you guys. So thank you so much for being here. Cheers, guys. One last cheers. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, 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 oh.